Hi traders, you're welcome back once again to the Bullish Bear FX Academy. My name is Tim Legend. I'm super excited having you all here today on this one. So you're welcome back once again to the 2024/2025 trading syllabus. Here in this channel, our goal is to teach you a whole lot you need to know and probably everything you need to know about trading from start to finish till you become a professional in this. And the goal is we want to take you guys step by step until we make sure that you are good in the trading industry. So what you want to do in case it is your first time here is to hit the subscribe button, turn the notification bell on, and please, as a way to show the support and as a way to show that indeed you appreciate our efforts and what we're doing in this channel, make sure to hit the like button. And at the course of the video, if you have any question, please do not hesitate to drop them on the comment section, because based on your question, I will understand where you need more explanation and know how to teach you more even in subsequent videos. All right, so make sure you engage in the comment section. So let's get into the main video.
When the market opened and the bears pushed down, while the bulls used a full force to push back up, and market closed there. So the bulls are likely to take power, especially if it was found at support. That's where the bulls have the right to say this candle belongs to us, because they're the supports. Okay, they always done for, so make sure you don't ever forget. You always want to make sure you see candlesticks at the right market context. Okay, so let's see if we can find a dragonfly doji on a wrong side or on a right side. Let's see if we can have a clear example. I'm looking for a dragonfly doji. I hope you see one today, because not all the time you see that particular candlestick. Not all the time you see a dragonfly doji. Maybe it's because it flies a lot. Okay, I can't see anyone now. I can't see any dragonfly doji around. Can't see any dragonfly doji. A dragonfly doji is not even meant to have this little wick. This is would have called this a gravestone. Okay, they've called this a gravestone, but the gravestone doji or a dragonfly doji ought not to even have a little wick. Okay, so let's just leave that and go on. At least you guys understand what I mean when I say dragonfly doji. So the same thing applies to a gravestone doji, which is this one. Where did I draw that thing again? All right. This is a gravestone doji. So a gravestone doji is a bearish signal, and it's good if you find it at the end of an uptrend. So it's just vice versa of a dragonfly. So you have markets was going bullish, and then you saw market at resistance, and suddenly when it got to resistance, there was a struggle around there, and the struggle created a what? Gravestone doji. Okay, the struggle created a gravestone doji, and resistance is cool to see that resistance. It tells you that yes, the bears are in power. All right. Okay, so that is for the dojis. Now the next candlestick reversal pattern we'll be looking at is the hammer. Hammer looks like this, okay, and you will see a wick. Okay, so this is a hammer, looks like this. So it says this is a pattern that plays a psychological role. It is meant to be a bullish signal, but this pattern also plays a role of a bearish signal. So that's why it's said to play a psychological role. It can actually play with your thinking, okay? Because it could look bullish here. The bulls pushed up here, and then we can see the bullish body before the close. But yet, this candle can stand for two different things. It can stand for bullish move, to stand for bearish move. So take note. It has a lower wick, all right, and no upper wick. There's no wick above. Instead, you see a body. So lower wick and body, a little body before the close, no upper wick. Okay. Now the bullish signal of this pattern is called the hammer and is effective at the end of a downtrend. So if I can see a hammer as my support after a downtrend, okay, it's a confirmation that yeah, I should check out any other confluence I have to look for my entry level. Okay, so it's effective at a bearish trend. The bullish signal for this pattern is called hammer and is effective at the end of a downtrend, while the bearish signal is called hanging man. So when you hear people say hanging man and hammer, they all look the same. They're the same candle, but just the name is what differentiates it from their signals. Okay, so for a hanging man and is effective at the end of an uptrend. So that is to say, if I see this guy at resistance when price was going bullish and I find him at resistance, okay, it's giving me a sign that here I can look for bearish signals, look for bearish trades, okay, because it's telling me that look, the market opened here, the bears rejected with full strength, the bulls rejected again, and market closed at resistance. Okay, so I should still look out for what's the next candle coming out. So when you're not too sure of it, just check out, just be patient and wait to see what's the next candle coming after it, so as to be sure. Okay, so as to be sure. So let's see if we can get a little example of that kind of a candlestick. Let's see if we can get an example of a hammer. Hammer is kind of rare to find here. So this is a hammer. Let me see, but it's not giving me quite significance. So, okay, this one is another candlestick of its own. Okay, I'm looking for a hammer. Okay, I'm not being able to see hammer around, but already you guys understand what I'm telling you about hammer. Okay, so the bearish signal is called a hanging man and it's effective at the end of an uptrend. All right, so the bullish signal for the pattern called inverted hammer is effective at the end of a downtrend. So this is an inverted hammer. So if hammer is a wick and a head, inverted will have to be a wick from above down and a head beneath. Okay, so that's this. This is called inverted hammer. Okay, so that's what we have here. It's an example of inverted hammer. I don't know why I didn't see the main hammer I was looking for, but I can see an inverted hammer. So it says the bearish signal is called a shooting star. That's the same thing like this. It's called a shooting star, and that one is a bearish signal. This one can be for bullish, could also be for bearish. Okay, vice versa. The hammer also can also be for bullish, can also be for bearish. That's why they say these candles, they play a psychological way. It could confuse you sometimes. Now you can see that when we found it here, all right, the bulls took power. On a norm, someone will say, but the market pushed, the bears pushed, meaning the bears are in power and the market closed. Yeah, that's what someone will say. But what happened? The bulls still took power. All right, the bulls still took power there. So it can play a psychological role. You need to be careful about it. So what I always advise is don't just rely on it. Check out for other confirmations. In fact, to me, whenever I see it, I always want to allow it to close. I want to see the next candle that will come after it before I will even talk of how much to look for a trade. Okay, I always want to check out what candle will come after it. Very important. Okay, so the psychology behind the patterns are the trader's existence. There's the psychology behind the patterns is the trader's existence. What does that mean? Markets opened here. The bulls showed up. The bears showed up. So it means that both the bulls and the bears showed up in this candle. So for the two of them to show up in this candle means the two parties are pushing with power. Okay, so the existence of two of them at the same time means something. If it was only one candlestick and then maybe it was completely bearish red, but whereby we can see it's created a wick means that the two of them were present in that particular hour or whatever time frame it was. All right, so take note of that. Then we have another candlestick called the spinning top. All these we are looking at are still the single candlesticks. The spinning top, this is how it looks. Okay, the spinning top is effective at the end of a trend, be it uptrend or downtrend. Is effective at the end of a trend, be it uptrend or what? Downtrend. So why is that? It's telling you that the market is becoming weak. If the market was bearish and you start seeing spinning top, it's telling you that the bears are becoming weak. If the market was bullish and you start seeing a spinning top, it's telling you that the bulls are becoming weak. Okay, that's exactly what we can see here. Something like this. All right, this is spinning top. The market was bearish. You start seeing spinning tops. You start seeing spinning tops, telling you that hey, these bears are gradually losing power. So when you see candlesticks like this, you already should be able to understand what the candlesticks are telling you. Yeah, the market was bearish, good, but for me to be seeing all these signs, the dojis, the spinning tops, all the signs, it's telling me that the bears might likely lose power anytime soon. So once I start seeing them, what I should just do is go and look for my nearest support level and wait for them there. That's why I always advise my traders: analyze your market and set your trap for the price to come into your trap. Don't chase the market. The market will come to you. Okay. So once you started seeing all these signals alone, just go and look for your entry zones. Analyze your market, draw out your zone with your rectangle and everything. Check out other confirmations before the price even gets there. Check out other confirmation you want to check out for. Probably maybe before it gets there, I want to see, is this a support level before? Good. I want to see, have there been any touch for me to say that okay, maybe that's the first touch and the second touch as bullish what's it called, double top. You see, confirmation. You just want to check out everything checkable before it even arrives, so that you know if it's confirmed for you to really buy it or not. Okay, so when you see the spinning top, be it bullish or bearish, it's still telling you that look, the opposite traders might likely take power. Okay, double patterns. Now let's talk about double patterns. Here we have the Harami pattern. The Harami pattern can be bullish or bearish. The colors are very important so as to prove who is in power. This is a bullish candlestick pattern. Now, for instance, here we have this is red and it's green. All right. So this is a Haramic candlestick. The bears we are strong at the initial, and the next candle that opened, the bulls were in power there, but the candle was little. Okay, this is a bearish pattern. Just this is a bearish pattern. Okay, no, sorry, this is a bullish candlestick pattern, I mean to say. Okay, why the bearish candlestick pattern is